everyone, and welcome back to another review with Misty Vapor. All right, you guys, I got a story for you. Okay. At Vape Blast, it was after hours. We were, hanging out inside the casino at one of the bars. And I got to talking to this guy, Joshua Unger. For those of you that don't know, that is VonVape. So, we kind of got to talking and everything. And, I was talking to him about reviewing his juice and everything. And he turns to Jason, as in Jason's Juice Joint, who I've reviewed all of the juice he's made so far. And he said, "Can you vouch for this girl?" And Jason took one look at me and goes, "Definitely." He was like, "She's great." So he was like, "All right, I'll send you everything." He was like, "Everything that we make, that we have and everything, I'll send it to you." So he did. I got 3 packages, 3 boxes like this in the mail. And then I got this really, really awesome t-shirt. Hold on, let me stand up so y'all can see the shirt. VonVape. So I will be taking selfies with the shirt on because that's what I do. And so he's got these 3 different lines that they carry, I guess. So we have VonVape. This would be an all tobacco line. Now, I know you guys are probably sitting there going, "Misty, but you do not vape tobacco." I know. But when it comes to a review, I do my best. So we have 4 flavors for you today. We've got Righteous. We've got Regal, Lavish, and Dignified. So let's start with Regal. Maybe if I took off the plastic ahead of time, that would help. Okay. They have great vapor production. It is a 70-30. It's called Elite Drip. They are 70-30, but they still have like really good vapor production that comes through, which a lot of 70-30s, I guess they kind of do. Okay, let's talk about Regal. I am not a tobacco fan, first and foremost. This is your full flavored, heavier kind of tobacco taste. For a tobacco lover that is either 1, coming off of cigarettes, or 2, just really likes the taste of like natural tobacco, that is what you get in this. Is it something I personally would vape? No, because when I walked away from cigarettes, which I was a menthol smoker to begin with, when I walked away from cigarettes, I walked away from that taste. Like, I wanted to better myself, but at the same time, I didn't want anything to do with tobacco. And I think it played off in my mind that way. So I don't vape it. I'm not a big, I'm not a fan of tobacco flavors. But for those that really like tobacco, I urge you to try it, because coming from me, you're not going to get like a true sensation when it comes to this line. It reminds me more of like a heavy, full, like really full flavored kind of cigarette. My mother smoked Marlboro mediums. It kind of has that taste, like a Marlboro red, Marlboro medium, like that full flavored kind of taste to it. like I said, this is going to be difficult. Next up, we have Righteous. I never, ever, ever, ever take the plastic off of like anything. Ugh. Now, these kind of smell similar to me. Where's it at? These kind of smell very similar, but this has a lighter kind of taste to it. It's not like that full flavored heavy kind of taste. It's almost like similar to maybe like a Marble Light. Because I mean, yes, I have smoked Camel. I have smoked 305s. That it's like the Miami cigarette in Florida. I have smoked Marlboro Menthol. I mean, yeah, Marlboro Menthol Smooth. The Camel Crushes. Like, you know, when you're young and you're smoking, you'll smoke anything. That's just the way it is. So this has like almost like a Marble Light or like a lighter kind of flavor cigarette. I might make it through this. See, I smell the tobacco on this one. You get that mintiness that you would get from a mentholated cigarette, almost like a Camel Crush. Like that's what it reminds me of. If you took a drag of like the Camel Crush cigarette before you crushed it, and then you crush it, and then you hit it again, that is what this reminds me of. Not so much in the flavor, but in the sensation, because you get that tobacco, and then you get the menthol that comes through. It is a decent menthol. It doesn't have any kind of that weird kind of taste to it at all. It is a really good menthol flavor. I'm just not big on the tobacco side of this vape. And last but not least, we have Lavish. Oh, there you go. You can see it now. Lavish is almost like if you were to vape like a cigarette and something kind of like sweet. Like I've reviewed other tobaccos and some of them are just completely horrible. And then there's some of them that are really good. Me not being a tobacco vapor, you know, it's kind of hard for me to judge these juices, but I do gotta say these are not on the horrible side. You know, these, if I had absolutely nothing else to vape and I was dying, I could, not dying, but like I was like craving my nicotine, I could so vape these flavors. Now, this one has that almost like that sweeter, like the almost like a vanilla kind of flavor. So it's kind of gives a little bit of that sweetness. Whereas the first two, Regal and Righteous, are like full bodied, you know, cigarette kind of flavor. I will give them this. Out of the tobacco vapes that I have tried, these are the closest I've had yet to what an actual cigarette tasted like. And I know people are going, that can't be because you taste burnt paper, you taste all the chemicals, and I get that. But if you were to take and growing up with my grandfather, he was a pipe smoker. So when I exhale these and I smell them, like some of them, especially like the sweeter ones, my grandfather, he smoked pipe tobacco. So that's kind of the like, I never tried smoking out of the pipe, but that's kind of the sensation I get from these juices. So my tobacco vapors out there, or people that are watching this review that are smokers and you're thinking about quitting, but you don't want to do the fruities and the pastries and the sweets, and you want to taste that tobacco, definitely give VonVape a try. Their premium black label e-liquids are delicious for you tobacco vapors. Closest thing I've tried yet. So that's impressive. So, Joshua, it was great to meet you, and I hope you are at our next convention. And I will definitely be there, which will be Vape Showcase or in August and Vape Blast in September, the end of September. So, thank you for sending me your product. I do still have 2 other boxes I will review after this. I will give you guys all your information that you need to get in touch with VonVape in the description, their Facebook page, their website, all the information that you guys need. So check out my description and please give this a like, and please subscribe if you like the review, please subscribe to me. Thank you. And I say vape on and vape strong.